So Tyler, back up a little bit here and give us some context for this post.
Right, exactly, Scarlett. So in recent days, we actually have seen Beijing move to unveil some new export curbs when it comes to critical and rare earth minerals, expanding both the elements and the technology on its control list. It's also moved to require overseas exporters of items that have even trace amounts of Chinese-sourced critical minerals in them to apply for separate export licenses, and that is considered to be a pretty significant development in recent days. And we have to keep in mind here, of course, that China does have this grip on the global supply chain when it comes to rare earths. It accounted for about 70% of rare earth global supply last year alone. But this is really now casting doubt on what was expected to be a face-to-face meeting between the two leaders, President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping, in just a matter of weeks in South Korea. And while they had a lot on their agenda, the White House has repeatedly told us that at the top of the list, President Trump was going to prioritize talking to Xi Jinping about China's imports, or at this point, lack of imports of U.S. soybeans. They have not imported any so far this export season, and that is something that we are watching really closely because the administration is getting close to announcing some sort of economic aid package for our farmers. But perhaps could that be complicated now as we hear that President Trump is threatening these massive tariffs on China in retaliation over this? We're going to have to see what that materializes to, because Scarlett, right now there is a 30% baseline tariff rate against China that is set to be in place while this trade truce is in place. That goes until mid-November.